Here is how you can use writing for self-discovery and find out what holds you back. What if I told you that by the end of this video, you could uncover the one thing holding you back from your goals? Have you wondered what's really stopping you from chasing your dreams? Is it your job, your mindset, or something deeper? We all get caught up in the hustle and forget to focus on our own dreams, putting them off for later. But if we keep waiting, we end up stuck, wondering what could have been. By the end of this video, you will have powerful questions that will help you pinpoint what's holding you back and give you the confidence to move forward. So grab a notebook, get comfy, and let's dive in. Do you ever feel completely drained after spending time with certain people or doing certain things, but you're not sure why? Think of your energy like a battery. Every draining conversation, overwhelming task, or a negative environment slowly depletes it. The tricky part is that you don't always notice it happening until you're running on empty. But once you start paying attention, it's like checking your battery percentage in real time. You can do something about it before you burn out. So here is the journal prompt. What drains your energy? Try a daily reflection. At the end of each day, ask yourself, what left me feeling exhausted today? Was it a specific person, task, or situation? Did a meeting with a negative coworker leave me mentally drained? Was a phone call with a venting family member emotionally exhausting, even though you love them? And now look for patterns. Over the week, what consistently drains you? Are pointless work meetings zapping your energy? Does time with a certain friend always leave you feeling weighed down? Once you spot these patterns and set boundaries, you will feel more in control of your energy. No more tolerating what drains you. You will have more time and space for what actually fuels you. This isn't just about removing the negative. It's about making room for more joy, excitement, and clarity. When you protect your energy, you show up as your best, most alive self. And that is when life truly starts to feel good. So start today. Your energy matters. Do you ever find yourself doing things you really don't want to, just because you feel like you have to? But what if you did not? What if you could clear some of that stuff out of your life? It's like cleaning out your closet. You know those clothes you never wear but hold on to, thinking you might need them. They just take up space. When you finally let go, you create room for the things you actually love. And the same goes for the shoots in your life. Letting go of them frees up space for what truly matters. So here is the journal prompt. What is something you would like to do less of? And why? What does it teach you about yourself? Think about your regular tasks, daily, weekly, even monthly. What do you do out of obligation, not enjoyment? Is there room to declutter some of these things? For example, do you say yes to social events, even though you would rather stay in? Or do you take on extra tasks at work just to avoid disappointing others? These are things that can drain your energy without adding any joy or value. Identifying them is the first step to taking control back. Why do you keep doing these things? What is behind these shoots? Is it a fear of judgment, a need for validation, or the worry of missing out? Do you feel you have to attend events to stay in the group, even if you're not up for it? Are you saying yes to extra work to prove your worth? Understanding the why behind your actions help you break free from these pressures. What does this teach you about yourself? What do these patterns say about you? Maybe you're afraid of rejection or fear of being seen as lazy. This awareness is empowering because it lets you start making decisions that reflect what you truly want, not what you feel obligated to do. Once you stop doing things just because you feel you should, you get back control of your time and energy. This frees you up to focus on what truly matters, things that bring you joy and fulfillment. This exercise isn't just about doing less, it's about doing what matters. When you know what to let go of and why, you create a life that is more aligned with your true values. You will feel lighter, more energized, and more in control of your choices. Have you ever noticed how someone's behavior can totally upset you and feels like it's all about them? What if I told you it's actually about you? I've had those moments where I was triggered by someone's actions, only to realize later that it wasn't about them. It was about something inside me. So next time you feel upset by someone, what if you treated it like a mirror? What is it really reflecting about you? Think of it like walking past a store window. You catch a glimpse of your reflection, and maybe you don't love what you see. Your hair is messy or your posture is off. You don't blame the window, right? You adjust yourself. Getting triggered by someone is like that reflection. Instead of focusing on the window, other person. It's a chance to look inside and see what is going on with you. So here is the journal prompt. What upsets you about other people's behavior, and what does that say about you? Think back to a time when someone upset you. What exactly did that do? How did it make you feel? For example, did someone cut you off mid-conversation? Maybe you felt frustrated because you were not being heard. Or maybe your friend was late to an event and you felt disrespected because your time was not valued. What emotions came up for you? These are big clues about what is really going on inside. Now, ask yourself, what does this emotional reaction say about me? Maybe your colleague interrupted you. It wasn't just about the conversation. It was about needing to feel respected. Or when your friend was late, it wasn't about the time. It was about feeling unimportant or neglected. And this is where the magic happens. By pausing and thinking about your reactions, you start to discover deeper emotions, like unmet needs, insecurities, or fears. The real benefit here is emotional control. Instead of letting your emotions control you, you will start controlling your reaction. You stop reacting on autopilot and start responding with intention. You will build healthier relationships and feel more grounded in who you are. So the next time you're upset by someone's behavior, don't brush it off. See it as a clue to understanding yourself better. Have you ever been triggered by someone's behavior and felt totally frustrated? But what if, instead of focusing on what they are doing, you looked inward and asked, what is this really about? It's like you're staring at a tree and missing the whole forest. By understanding your reactions, you can turn frustration into insight. So here is the journal prompt. What kinds of people bug you and why? What do their behaviors have in common? Think about the people who irritate you, that always seems to get under your skin. Do you get frustrated with people who always talk about themselves, bragging non-stop? What specifically bothers you? Is it their ego? Their need to dominate the conversation? Identifying this is the first step in understanding why it triggers you. Then look for patterns. What behaviors do these people have in common? Do they constantly interrupt you in conversations? Or are they impatient, always taking over the moment? Seeing these patterns helps you pinpoint what is setting you off. Is it arrogance, insensitivity? And then dig deeper. Why does it trigger you? Ask yourself, why does this bother me so much? If someone brags and you feel irritated, maybe it's because you fear not being appreciated for your own achievements. Or if they interrupt you, maybe it's because you feel dismissed or unheard. It might tap into a fear of not being valued. When something bothers you, it's not just about the other person. It's your reaction that matters. So instead of blaming them, pause and ask, why does this trigger me? It could reveal something about your own insecurities, like feeling unappreciated or ignored. This process shifts your focus from blaming others to looking within. You stop reacting automatically and start regaining understanding. It's like taking the power back. When you know why something triggers you, you can handle it better. You will still get irritated sometimes, but you will have more control over how you react. No more holding onto unnecessary frustration. So next time someone's behavior gets under your skin, pause and ask, why is this bugging me? This shift will help you get to the root of your emotions and move forward and with more peace. Remember, it's not about changing them, it's about understanding you. The more understand your triggers, the easier it is to live authentically and peacefully. Coming up next, I will share some powerful questions to help you make room for a real change by identifying what is holding you back. But before we dive in, I've got something special for you. I've created a free self-discovery journal with questions to help you reconnect with your true self, your values, desires, and anything that may be standing on your way. It's an easy, actionable way to start your self-discovery journey today. You can download it for free by clicking in the link in the description below. Have you ever had that nagging feeling at work, like something is just off? It's not that your job is terrible, but it just doesn't feel right. I had a job once where I was giving it my all, but still felt unfulfilled. Turns out it wasn't the job itself, it just didn't align with my true passions or values. Think of it like trying to fit a puzzle piece that doesn't quite belong. It looks like it fits, but you can tell it's just not right. That's what happens when your job doesn't match your values. So here is the journal prompt. What do you dislike about your job? And what does that say about you? Think about the parts of your job that you dread. What makes you feel unmotivated or drained? Are you procrastinating on tasks like reports or sorting through endless emails? Narrowing down what drains you will help you understand the root cause. And ask yourself, What do these dislikes reveal about your values? If you hate routine work, does that mean you crave more variety and excitement? These dislikes are like little clues to what you truly need. If you hate micromanagement, maybe you value independence. If you crave more social interaction, it could mean you thrive in teamwork environments. What would you rather be doing instead? What tasks or projects excite you? Do you light up when you are brainstorming or working with a team? Knowing what excites you helps you understand what is missing from your current role. Is it more creativity, more collaboration, more impact? Once you know, you can figure out how to fill the gap. By understanding what you dislike, you also discover what you like. It's not just about avoiding what drains you, it's about getting clear on what fulfills you. When you know what you need, you can start making your work align with your passions. Understanding what you don't like gives you the power to make real changes. Maybe it's time to tweak your current role or explore something new that aligns better with your values. Either way, you're taking control. So take a moment and ask yourself, what do you dislike about your job? What is missing that would make you feel more connected? By understanding what is draining you, you will get one step closer to a career that truly excites you. What if you stopped making excuses today? Imagine where you would be in just 2 years if you let go of all the one-day thoughts and took action now. I've been there too, thinking, I'll start soon. But when I really thought about it, I realized I could achieve so much if I stopped waiting for the perfect moment. It's like planting a tree. If you don't plant a seed, you will never get the tree. But if you plant it today, even if you're not sure about the details, in 2 years, you could have something beautiful growing. So here is the journal prompt. What could you realistically achieve in 2 years if you killed all your excuses? What is holding you back right now? What are the excuses you catch yourself using? Maybe it's, I'm too busy, I don't have enough resources, or I will start next month. Do you ever say, I don't have time for my side hustle, but then catch yourself scrolling through social media for hours? Get real with yourself. Write down all your excuses. This will help you see what is really holding you back. Imagine your life without those excuses. What would your life look like if you didn't have those excuses anymore? If you've been thinking, I can't start that business until everything is perfect, what is the first step you could take today? Maybe it's just researching or setting goals. Nothing huge, just the first step. Visualizing this helps you see how small those obstacles are and how much closer your goals actually are when you stop waiting for perfect. If you stop making excuses, what could you realistically achieve in 2 years? Imagine setting a goal to save money. You start small, just a little every month, and 2 years later, you have a solid emergency fund. Or think about your fitness goals. If you started with small workouts, 2 years from now, you could be in the best shape of your life. When you stop letting excuses hold you back, those goals that once seemed far away are suddenly right in front of you. Small steps now lead to big results later. Excuses can feel real, but they're just comfort zones that keep you stuck. Once you name your excuses and see the future without them, you will start taking action, whether it's big or small. And as you take steps, progress will start to feel steady and in your control. This exercise helps you stop sabotaging your own success. Once you realize how much you could achieve without excuses, it becomes easier to stop waiting and start moving forward. No more maybe someday. It's all about today and the small steps you can take now. So, what are your biggest excuses? And what could your life look like if you let them go? What is really holding you back from chasing your dreams? It's so easy to get stuck in that I can't or it's too late loop. But what if, instead of focusing on the barriers, you focused on what is possible? Think of your life like a car. You've got this powerful engine, that's your full potential. But right now, you're not moving forward. Why? Because you're holding down the handbrake. Your fears and doubts. Imagine what would happen if you just released it. You could start making things happen. So here is the journal prompt. What has been holding you back from working towards your dreams? Stopping yourself in any way? What fears or beliefs are holding you back? Are you scared of failing or being judged? Do you ever catch yourself thinking, what if I fail and everyone sees it? Or what if I'm just not good enough? Ask yourself, what is the worst thing that could happen? And more importantly, what is the best thing that can happen? What stories are you telling yourself that limit your potential? Do you think I'm not good enough or I'm too old for a career change? Start questioning these beliefs. Are they based on facts or just stories you have been telling yourself? Think about people who have succeeded even with less experience or changed careers later in life. It's time to let go of those false stories. Once you see that your fears and limiting beliefs are just mental blocks, you can start to let them go and move toward your goals. Every small step you take will build momentum. Realizing that your fears and beliefs are just stories means that you can break free. When you challenge them, you will notice they are not as powerful as you thought. By facing your fears, you will stop living in what ifs and start taking real actions towards your goals. And as you build momentum, your confidence grows and the results starts to show up. So, what has been holding you back? Is it your own fears or limiting beliefs? Start questioning those stories today. Take one small step and let go of that handbrake. You've got the power to make it happen. No more waiting. It's time to move forward. Now, here is the thing. You can set all the goals you want, but without knowing what you truly want deep down, it's so easy to feel stuck again. You will be working hard, but still feeling unfulfilled. Without digging deeper into what is in your heart, you will just scratch the surface. So click on the screen to get questions that will help you get crystal clear on your heart's true desires and move forward with real purpose.